Hello. Okay, we're going to do a healing herbal soup. Sorry, whacked that really hard. I feel like everyone should have in their rotation a blended vegetable-based soup. Do you agree?
Totally, yeah.
Yeah. And this one is very, very simple on purpose because it's supposed to be something that you could eat if you need to calm your digestive system down, if you've eaten a lot of oily, salty, sugary foods. This is a great reset. I feel as well like every like if you went to a good retreat, like any retreat worth its fee would have a blended vegetable soup in it, right? Like on the menu. So we've got celery, courgette, broccoli, and fennel, but we're just using the fronds, like the frilly bits. Oh, and this is the key ingredient, blanched almonds. Okay, so that gives us our creamy vibe. Oh, and we've got a vegetable stock, but it's in the pot over there.
That's the same one you made?
Yeah, so the vegetable stock we're using is the one that's already on the Substack in as a recipe. So you can use that, or you can use your own veggie stock. Tom's just going to thinly slice the courgettes, and I'm going to slice up the celery. So the celery goes in first into the pot, like as a base with the olive oil. He is so fast chopping, oh my god. You're doing 2 of those as well. And my chopping board, I think, has lost its little foot at the bottom. Anyway. And then it's a very simple soup. You're using your blender. I'll get the blender out in a second. So you're basically simmering the vegetables in a broth with the almonds, and then you are pouring it all into the blender and whizzing it around for a bit.
It was interesting what you were saying the other night as well about having is it like a lighter dinner?
Yes.
What's the reason for that?
So if you, in Ayurvedic medicine and in TCM medicine, often the encouragement is to have a light warm meal. So that would be like a broth or a soup or a congee.
In the evening?
Yeah, in the evening as your evening meal, and have your heavier, like gruntier meals earlier in the day. Oh yeah, I'll put this on. So olive oil in the pot. Probably 2 teaspoons, but and that gives your digestive system and your liver a chance to rest and digest overnight, which is a win-win, I feel. So some people really crave a heavy meal, but if you've been eating, especially in December, right? We're in December, a lot of people are going out for dinner or lunch.
Lunches and
yeah, so if you're doing like staff lunches or big foodie things during the day, like having a herbal vegetable rich soup at night would be amazing for your body. So this, I've just got the celery and the olive oil, and you're just gonna, that's down, yeah, that's just no salt.
No? Oh, my bad.
No salt. You're just gonna simmer that and let the celery soften, and once that's softened for maybe like a few minutes, you're gonna add all of these beautiful courgettes. Tom's just thinly slice them into rounds and then dice them. And then you're also going to add your broccoli. So I'm going to put the exact amounts in the recipe, but I think I weighed this out and I'm doing like 300 grams. Oh, don't put those in yet.
No. I think you said a couple minutes.
Oh, that was like 30 seconds.
Oh.
Basically, I've lost my train of thought. Okay, just leave that.
Do you want to be salt?
Tom just needs something to do. I'm just talking about the broccoli.
Oh, yeah.
So it's about 300 grams of broccoli. I think I weighed it out. 2 courgettes. The celery would be like 1 conventional stick if you're buying it in the store, or if you're growing it, like we grew this and it's thinner, so I used 3 because it's kind of little.
And celery's a herb, right?
Celery's a herb. I'm actually going to weigh this because I want to get it right. So because you've only got celery, broccoli, and courgette.
Can we cook these?
You can put those in, yeah. Sorry, we're a bit all over the show today. We just need a little bit more. I feel like it's important to weigh the broccoli out just so you get the right quantity. So I've got, I was so close, 300 grams, pretty much. There we go. Okay, and we're going to put the broccoli in on top. And then you're just adding the veggie broth on top. And the almonds. I'm going to get the almonds.
Yeah. I actually hand peeled these nuts. Check them out. They're beautiful little almonds.
So you can buy these like blanched in the store, but we didn't have them blanched, so I was like, gotta peel them.
50 grams, yeah?
50 grams of almonds. I'm gonna put them through the herbs.
Yeah, so I guess the soup is the base, right? And then it's kind of like would you say it's like a canvas, like a blank canvas to put on like different seasonal herbs? So at the moment you might choose something like dill or tarragon, like fennel. We're going to use fennel fronds today. And then yeah, you can add chili, pepper, olive oil. It's kind of like a nice neutral, just a really like subtle kind of creamy soup, right?
Herbs. Sorry, I had to get that on. So basically what I did is put all the veggies in over the top of the olive oil and the celery. Broth goes on top, almonds go in. There's only 4 or 5 ingredients. And then you're just putting the lid on and we're going to let it simmer for 10 minutes. And while it's simmering, we're going to get the blender out. Tom's going to chop the tops of the frilly bits. What are these called? The fronds.
Fronds.
Finally dice this, and this is going to be to finish it, right? And we'll walk you through some other herbs that you might want to use as well.
Yeah.
I'll get the blender.
And it's also like a really awesome base. If you did want something, like if you did want to pair a protein with it, you could probably poach. It'd be really lovely to poach some fish in there, right? It's like some fleshy white fish.
Yeah. I've never tried that. We could.
Yeah?
Yeah. You could also do chili flakes, but we'll get to that. I'll get the blender out. Okay, we're back. We're actually doing this on the weekend and our kids are downstairs and they keep coming up, so good times. We're gonna put the vegetables are all soft. You want to check for doneness, they should just be soft but still have their color. About, what do you say, like 6 minutes?
Yeah,
6 or 7 minutes?
I think it was about 6 or 10.
And then this is just going all in the blender. Don't burn yourself when you put it in. I use a ladle or tongs. Here, there's some tongs here.
Let's use this one.
Oh yeah.
That's what sides, I think.
Yeah. And I'm going to chop the fennel. The finishing part is so nice. You just want to make sure you're salting. Well, I'll go back to the blending actually. So the almonds are still whole in the mix, right? But they're super soft. And when you add it to the blender, you want to keep the blender on for long enough that they emulsify and make it creamy, because the almonds are what makes this delicious and creamy. So yeah, blend for longer than you think, which is annoying in a video because you're going to hear the blender, but
also just when things are hot, you don't want to overfill your blender.
I have done that.
Not a good time because the lid kind of pops off, so I'm going to hold the lid down.
Okay, it's time.
Should we do it?
Yeah.
Start it low. That green goodness.
We under blended that, okay?
Did we?
Did we? Well, maybe we didn't. It was very loud. Apologies. And then look, pop it into the bowl. We've got to be super quick because we can hear our daughter asking. And you want to go?
Let's go.
That's the soup. Super creamy.
Need salt.
Beautiful. Yeah, needs salt. Lovely colour. And where's the salt? I would probably, once you've blended it, I would probably add the salt to the blender and then give it another little whirl. Today I'm just going to sprinkle some on top, and then you want to add your herbs on top. You could do like a squeeze of lemon juice. You could play with chili flakes if you want a bit more pep. It's really up to you. Another herb that I think would be nice to play with in this is mint, which you would probably want to blend through at the end. But as I said at the start, well, I think it was Tom that said that's like a canvas soup. So you've got your base, the base is solid, and then you can add your herbs or whatever you've got at home on top. Thank you.